All you gotta do is come real. Shout it what you did. Don't think just cause you simple that you lose your appeal. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Welcome back to Natural Hair Tuesdays. Today's topic is why we're natural.
I got tired of relaxers.
Touche.
Really, I can handle it.
I wasn't even tired of relaxers. I didn't get them often enough to really be tired of them. I just wanted something new.
Well, I don't know if any of you guys ever paid attention when you were like a little girl, maybe not a little girl, but 8th grade, transitioning to high school. I would see natural women. I didn't really know that they're natural women, but I would see them with these hairstyles and they look distinguished to me. I'm like, maybe one day.
Never saw that.
Never. I didn't think like that. I was going into high school, but I definitely stopped getting relaxed because I thought it was thinning my hair, and my family has this the women have the pattern of the hair thinning in the front. I said, "Ooh, I think I'm getting that." So the relaxers might have been prone on that, so I stopped and said, "You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this." So
Didn't have that problem either. My hair was thin though. I will say my hair was thin, but I won't even say I recognized it as a problem. I just really didn't bother me. I just wanted something new. I didn't want I felt like, to be completely honest, I felt like my head is too big, and then I had my hair just flat and straight, which made my hair look bigger, and then just round, and it's just how wraps just boom. I just hated it. It's like my big super circular face, and I just looked. I didn't like it. And I was tired of wearing wraps. It got to be so normal, just every day unwrap my hair, go out, hair glued to my face and just flat and boring. So I want something different.
But you guys know what's funny though? My mom and my grandmother, they stopped getting relaxers. Well, my grandmother only had one relaxer in her whole life, and she's never had one again. But my mom stopped getting relaxers and started doing the French braid crochet styles, which was just a mess. But it grew her hair because it was French braided, and then she was draping with hair down her back. Then she got a perm. It was still draping, but then it had to get chopped to here. Yeah,
Because of the braids and stuff.
Because of the relaxer.
Because of the relaxers.
So she went from here to here, but now she keeping it natural. But I still didn't go natural after that.
How did she wear it?
She does not wear her hair out.
Okay.
She,
wigs?
I make wigs for her.
Okay.
I make her wigs. She keeps her hair French braided, but now she's asking me about these new products that I'm using, and I'm just thinking to myself, are you really going to use these products? Because you never wear your hair out.
But hopefully it'll encourage her. You never know, you'd be inspiring her, which is, crazy because you're her granddaughter, but you'd be inspiring her to wear her hair out, to show it, see how, is she gray?
She is gray, but she keeps it very short. She goes to the barber, has a nice tapered in the back. It really looks nice on her, it becomes her. But my mother, I don't know. She wants this stuff because her hair is very curly. She has a different texture than I do. Yeah, I'm a little upset about that, but no, she has a different texture than I do. And so she wants something to pop her curls even more. But I'm like, Mom, if you just put some conditioner on, it'll be fine.
My sister, she said I talked to her a couple days ago. She said, I'm really going to go natural, but I think right now she has a sew-in in right now. I was trying to tell her, treat your hair as if it's already natural, trying to tell her the products, trying to give her some reading material that I have. I think the next time I go home, we're just going to have to sit down because, you can't just give people, oh, okay. And they just set it down.
Right.
So, I'm going to give her something to read, and we're going to have a powwow about this natural thing.
My sister is transitioning now. She's been transitioning for about a month, maybe 2. I'm so excited. My sister is 15 and she's watching, so hey. She's 15 and she decided to go natural, and she's only a sophomore in high school, which, think about yourself going natural at that time period. That is definitely something. She's definitely going through something, and she's had a few people walk up to her and when you gonna straighten your hair, and when you going, and just look, kids, they don't know better. So they just say stuff, and she's a real strong-minded girl, so she's doing it regardless. She's really not doing it for nobody else but herself, which is what I do think everybody should keep in mind if considering to go natural or while natural. It's for you, it's not for no one else, but I'm very, very proud of her for going natural.
I'm proud of myself going natural because I was that one. When the first person approached me and said, maybe you should stop with the perms for a while, I'm like, are you crazy? How am I about to look? I will not step out of my house looking crazy, but it's beautiful now.
I love my hair. Love it.
And we had some guests at the house this weekend, and we're talking about natural hair because my roommate's friend came in and her hair was natural. Asked her when she got, she's been natural for years, but she keeps her natural short on purpose. Her curls were popping. I said, man, what you doing? She said, not just the water. I said, great. Water's a plus. It's just water. You know, no gel on the edges. She said a little something, but I don't know what she said. But yeah, I definitely get excited when people start talking about natural hair, and we led into a whole nother conversation, into this show. It's great.
If
So
you think, random question, but if all of the people around you were natural, not all of us are natural, obviously, but if you didn't have such a close circle of naturals around you, would you be natural still?
I still would be.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I started, no one else around me was.
Mm-hmm.
And I still would too, because when I met you, I was already, going through my transition phase, and, we didn't talk about natural until maybe a couple of weeks after, we met, but I was still gonna do it.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't change it. I like that I did. I did it because I did need something new, and my new growth was pretty. Like as it grew in from my, and not having part of a while, it was pretty. And I just wanted to see how it looked all over my head, which I accomplished. So I like it.
I may have to invite your friends to my Edge Challenge. We
Speaking
can
of,
do this together.
speaking of edges, I don't know why I got obsessed with it one time, but they grow in. They just got this little fine baby thing going on. I'm like, woo! Curl up, nice little cute.
Remember butters, y'all? We say y'all the butters. That's what's going on.
So overall, why do we go natural?
Well, I feel like I went natural because at the time I was embracing me. And I just wanted to embrace myself in my natural state. At first I was a little nervous and discouraged, but I kept on going and I loved my end results and I'm still loving it now.
Well, I wasn't trying to embrace me. I just wanted to stop getting relaxers and felt like my hair was getting thin. So when I did it, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to grow this out. And definitely had a rough time. They didn't know what to do with my hair. Didn't. I was like, trying to straighten it. And like I did when I had the relaxer, definitely got tough. And even when after, I got to the point, like, okay, I'm ready to wear this out, I didn't even know how to comb it. Sounds kind of weird. Like, you've had relaxers for so long. And I didn't even know what to do. I said, oh gosh. I said, oh, when you wet it, oh, that's it.
Yeah, do that whole comb from the bottom up
Yeah.
thing, which
Instead
is
of just
so
going
different
from right
from
here
here
down.
down. Yeah, so different. It's different, but it's not hard. I don't like how people put it out there like it's hard.
It's
or
hard
it's
to be
at some
natural.
point difficult,
It's
or
hard
it's
not
more
like.
work. It's not more work. It's really not. I didn't do a lot when I was relaxed, and I definitely don't do that much now. I'm pretty lazy with it. I just make sure my hair is moisturized all the time and that it look like how I want it to look. I don't do more now than I did when I was relaxed. And I just don't understand why everybody thinks it's hard. It's not hard.
Not at all. And I was the relaxed person who stayed with something new. I mean, pin-ups, updos, feathered, everything.
I think, with any change, there's adjustment time, and there's things you have to do different. So if you're not with change, yes, it's going to be a rough period for you. So with any change comes adjustment and trial and error. So.
But you gotta remember why you're doing it. Like when I wanted to first go natural, it took me a good 2 years of just thinking about it. I stopped getting relaxers for 2 years before I even did the whole real transitional phase. Because like I said in another episode, I transitioned from relaxers to heat damage, so I still was doing it wrong and I didn't look into it. You don't always have to look into it though. You just need to know how to take care of your hair and get it together and know why you're doing it. Because after I finally stopped thinking about it for 2 years, I realized I really just wanted to see something new on me. It wasn't for anyone else and I didn't really care what anyone else thought. And then I started to transition and then I got it together and went natural, and I've been natural almost 7 months now. I love it. I wish I had did it sooner. That is my only thing. I wish I would have did it sooner. That's my only regret.
My biggest regret is not fading it out. I want to do the drastic, just everything gone. But it's okay.
No, I definitely still like that I transitioned. I wasn't going to chop anything, wasn't going to fade it out. I needed some hair. I needed to touch it, feel it, pull it in a pony. I just needed it. I needed that. So y'all just talked about why we went natural and the reasons we did. But remember, it's always going to be for you. Not for anyone else, but for yourself.
Definitely a personal choice, and we're not trying to push anyone to go natural. But if you are natural or considering being natural, we want to tell you why we went natural. We want to help you with your experience by sharing our experiences with you. So we do hope you enjoyed it. And until next time,
Stay blessed and natural.